What a great way to start our day, because Bitcoin and Ethereum both just made a new all-time high, guys. And now we want to know, since the price has broken out of this previous temporary resistance line for Ethereum and also for Bitcoin, what could be unfolding next? Because right now, guys, if you look at this price structure, you can see on my previous video I did talk about this in a weekly time frame, showing you guys why in a weekly time frame the price of Bitcoin still has a lot of room to grow in an upper direction. Because from 2017, 2013, 2011, you can see with each and every past Bitcoin price action, the market topped only after reaching the top of this channel. So this here is also showing us the price of Bitcoin does have plenty of room according to this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. And also in a daily time frame, right now the price looks very interesting. Why? Because if you look in our case, every time when the price had this impulsive move and corrected move, this corrected move ended at the lower line of this ascending channel and also at this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, and a new move started after that. Similar scenario, this pullback ended at this 0.5 Fibonacci level, a new move started. Again a pullback, this pullback ended at this 0.5 and 0.61 Fibonacci level, also found support at the lower line of this ascending channel. A new trend started. But if you would look at this in a pretty similar way, you can see, guys, from this swing low till this swing high, you can see this price pullback here from this impulsive move also ended exactly at the lower line area of this ascending channel and also at this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. And now we are seeing this upward price movement just like with the previous example. So now you can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin is clearly heading in an upward direction, and not just only because of this price movement, but also if you look here to the downside, guys, RSI line is clearly above 50 level, showing us the momentum is there. Now look at this, guys, the MACD has clearly flashed a bullish crossover. So now we have this RSI flashing a bullish scenario, MACD confirming that, and also this price movement now has a lot of potential to continue even higher. Because if you also look at this in a 4-hour time frame, I showed you this scenario here. Guys, before I switch into another chart, I would really appreciate if you could just take 2 seconds of your time and smash the like button. And for those individuals watching this video for the first time, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell. And also let me make you aware that Bybit right now is giving around $200 bonus to those individuals who sign up using my ref link down below. This is only for our subscribers. So if you want to take advantage of some bonuses and trade with free money, then definitely check this out. So guys, let's switch the chart. We did talk about this bullish scenario that was playing out for Bitcoin. I gave you so many different examples. One symmetrical triangle, another one was this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, and also this inverse head and shoulder, which was another bullish scenario that was pointing us that this price pullback, what we were witnessing back then, right, when we were doing this video, I said you this pullback is just the testing of this previous temporary resistance line, because we knew that this previous temporary resistance line was actually holding the price and it was not letting the price to break out in upper direction. And when we had this pullback, I said you guys very loud and clear, this is going to be a retest of this previous temporary resistance line. So now this is also indicating a potential movement here in an upper direction, because I showed you with this symmetrical triangle example, since the price was already breaking out of this in an upper direction, pullback just like as shown in the example is also clearly flashing. It is absolutely normal, and after that we might see this another impulsive move. And look at this, guys, the price of Bitcoin is doing exactly like what we talked on my previous video. Not just only because of this symmetrical triangle, I also included another scenario, which was this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, because according to this 1 2 3 reversal, you are going to buy at the break of this resistance point 2 area. If you look in our case, similar scenario also unfolded here, 0.1 0.2 and this 0.3 movement, because we knew the price here was actually finding strong resistance around this 59,500. We said, hey, if we are going to break out of this 0.2 area, there is going to be another impulsive move, because according to this 1 2 3 reversal, the previous line, this neckline which was acting as a resistance, when we had a breakout, we also came back to retest the previous temporary resistance line. Now we are witnessing this price movement. So according to this analysis, right, according to this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, the price target for Bitcoin right now is going to be from this 0.1 till this 0.2 area. So if this is now going to continue, right, you can see the price here is clearly heading towards this 68,000 price level according to this 1 2 3 reversal pattern. So if you say, hey, this is not a 1 2 3 reversal pattern, I want to look this in a bit different way, no problem. What I did on my previous video, I included this another scenario which was known as inverse head and shoulder. So let me show you one more time here, guys, because you can see very clearly when the price was forming this inverse head and shoulder. I even said you guys, the pullback what we are witnessing is absolutely normal, and you don't have to worry because this pullback was also a retest of this neckline area. You can see this neckline was actually holding the price a lot of time, right? You can see it didn't let price to see a actual breakout, but once we broke out of it, we came back to retest the neckline area again, guys. So now since the price is heading in upward direction, this is also clearly flashing us if this is going to continue, right? The price target here to the upside, according to this inverse head and shoulder, is going to be around 68,000. So with the previous example, we also got a 68,000, which is 1 2 3 reversal, and also with this inverse head and shoulder, 68,000 price level is where we could be actually heading. And not just only because of this, you can add many different scenarios, guys. Doesn't matter, because if you would say, hey, this here is actually an ascending triangle and it has now broken in an upper direction. Yeah, you can also see that because you can see here clearly this breakout has happened because the upper line actually acted as a resistance, and now we are clearly breaking out of it. So you can see we have so many confluence around that area, this neckline area. So in this neckline area also clearly flashed us the movement, and which is also flashing us around the 68,000 is where we could be getting possibly heading. So this is what I see right now for Bitcoin. And any sort of a pullback, we know again the previous temporary resistance line, which was actually holding the price around this 61,000, 61,300, that could be another strong support for Bitcoin. I mean this one here, because you can see here we had some difficulties to break out of it, right? We tested this area again, so if we are coming back to retest it, it should be absolutely normal as well, because you can see every time when price comes back to retest the previous temporary resistance line, after that the price could see another move here in an upper direction. But right now I'm actually focusing more on an impulsive move for Bitcoin. So now let's also jump into Ether price action, because in a daily time frame for Ether, we did talk about this bullish scenario that was unfolding even before the price actually started moving in an upper direction. I said, you guys, if you have been following me for a while, you know we were calling this price movement when the price was around 1,600, 1,650 price level. I said, you guys, different bullish scenario was playing out. One here was this ascending broadening wedge. Second one was this symmetrical triangle. Third one was this double bottom. And not only that, also this indicators here to the downside, the RSI and MACD line was indicating us and giving us a confirmation that the price here has a lot of potential to continue in upper direction. So according to this double bottom, the blue line, what you can see, our price target is going to be around this 2,350, which is still open for Ether. And according to this symmetrical triangle, our upward price target level is 2,440, and this is where I'm still expecting price of Ether to come in the upcoming days, because I strongly believe the price of Ether could be reaching this price target level here in the upside very soon. Why? Because indicator looks pretty bullish in a weekly time frame. If you monitor this price movement, you can see, guys, I did show you this ascending channel type of scenario that was playing out for Ether in a weekly time frame, which was clearly flashing us that, hey, this price pullback here, what we witnessed here, right, came back to test the previous temporary resistance line, and now we could see another impulsive movement. This is exactly what we are also witnessing with Ether price action in a bigger time frame, because if you would say, hey, this is not an ascending channel, we are going to look this more like as a ascending triangle, no problem. Also, this ascending triangle is clearly flashing us a potential upward movement, because the price has already broken out of this resistance line, which also came back to retest it, and now this is clearly flashing an upward price movement for Ether. So you can see in a bigger time frame, in a daily time frame, the price of Ether does looks very bullish. So as you can see, guys, we did talk about this Fibonacci extension level. Along with that, I also included the descending broadening wedge that was playing out for Ether. Right now, as you can see, the price of Ether has already broken out of this 100% Fibonacci extension level, which was around 2,188 area. So since the price here did got a rejection at the past Ether price action, now we are above it. And right now, since the price is also hovering above this 2,200 price level, this daily time frame price target level is 2,350 and 2,440. And according to this Fibonacci extension level, you can see the next Fibonacci extension level for us is now 1.272, which is around 2,360, and the another one is 1.414, which is at 2,455. So now we are nearing our price target, also from this double bottom and also from this symmetrical triangle. So doesn't matter whichever scenario you look at, Ether does looks very bullish. And if we are going to see any sort of a rejection and also a pullback, then I'm expecting this 100% Fibonacci extension level going to act as a support, which is around 2,188. And even if it's going to be another bit bigger pullback, right, we are absolutely fine, because I've already said, you guys, retesting the upper line area from which actually acted as a resistance plenty of time for Ether. You can see here, right, it's absolutely fine because we are still expecting an impulsive move, because in a weekly time frame, price is clearly flashing a bullish scenario. You can see it to the downside, and also in a daily time frame, the price is flashing a bullish scenario along with the indicators. So right now, looking at the price action, Ether also looks extremely bullish for me. So guys, these are some of the scenarios I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye guys.